welcome back. Stay motivated, make another video today. You say that, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
But yeah, guys, I'm only gonna be here for a second. My video motivators, aka my dad, is just setting up something. This is set up for him, so that's why I'm like very tiny. He's still setting it up, and guys, so this is his stream, guys. I'm only telling you, you can ask him like anything. Crispy Bacon wanted stream. But yeah, guys, you can ask him anything about my channel, video editing, anything, guys, because he helped me with my channel a lot. Okay, we're just going to set up something, but until then, I'm just going to be here. Okay, hi, Crispy Bacon. How you doing? But anyway. Oh, guys, also, stay on my dad's stream because he's going to announce something about my channel. I'm not going to say what it is, so that's why you should stay on the stream to figure out what it is, guys.
Yeah, I'll be there in 1 minute, guys.
Yeah, he's just setting up something. I'm so short. This is supposed to be for him.
We need some camera adjustment in here, man.
Yeah, I'm so short, bro. Look at me. Okay. Yeah, how's your day, Crispy Bacon? Are you good? You're doing good? Okay. Okay. Also, I'm not doing the gameplay because I'm just visiting my dad's channel, and also I have like homework to do. I still have to do it after this, guys. So then I have to do like homework and like other stuff.
1 sec, Chris.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, okay, so...
We got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, for my banner, I can only find, oh. Wait. Okay, for my banner, I can only find a picture on Google, but some people have customized. Yeah. Yeah. That's why my dad's here, you guys. You can ask him any questions. But yes, I think you can customize it as well. Okay, you want to go here?
Okay, so, alright. Thank you, Chris, for the intro. Sorry, guys. Okay, and Chris, hey, take the phone. 1 second, guys. I'll be right there. Take the phone if mom calls, tell I'm streaming and I'm busy.
Okay.
Alright, so, yeah, on Google, hi, Crispy Bacon, first of all. Yeah, on Google, yeah, you can find images. Also, you have to, let me adjust the camera slightly. I think it's good. Also, you have to, you can use the images too. Obviously, if you want to make something better, then do it. But also, you have to be careful because sometimes it's a copyright material too, even though it's only picture. But, somebody might find it and might basically kind of bother you about it. So, even though it's only a picture, but it can also be copyright. So that's the thing, I'm gonna announce this soon, something major on Chris's channel. So stay tuned. I'm not gonna go 1 hour before I announce it, trust me, I'm not like that. I'm not building like fake watch time or none of that. But we just want few people to join. I think these 2 to 3 people is watching, so we're gonna announce it soon. I'm gonna announce it basically, but it's about Chris's channel. We're gonna try some little change on the channel, and I think it's gonna be good. I believe so. It's gonna be little harder work, but also it's gonna be kind of something different that we almost never did on the channel before. So I'm really hyped about it, and if you have any questions, obviously throw them out. Up there about anything about video editing, how to grow on YouTube, or specifically Chris's channel. My channel is obviously too small, so if you want to ask me about my channel, go ahead, but I don't think you can find any ground asking about my channel. But you can ask anything about Chris's channel or anything else to do with video editing and generally, what content to make and anything with YouTube, video editing, video recording, or Chris's channel. These 3 topics, I can talk about anything. Obviously, I cannot answer a million questions, but I'm sure I can provide some information. Yeah, by the way, how are you, Crispy Bacon? Thank you for visiting the stream. Yeah, so I just set up the stream, by the way, a couple of days ago, technically, which is through OBS software, because Chris is streaming through Elgato capture card, but obviously I'm not doing gaming, so there is no need for me to do that. That's why I set up this little black background kind of thingy, and I have the chat on the side. So it kind of is very simple because this is obviously streamed, this is not edited video, but that's how I do it right now. Yeah, I edit on iMac, which is same like PC, basically same thing. Obviously, it just depends if. Hello, beautiful place. Hello. So basically, I edit on iMac. Some people prefer PC. Some people prefer Macs. I prefer Apple computers generally. That has nothing to do with the company or brand or none of that stuff, right? It's just like for me, it works smooth so far. And that's the reason. So yeah, I edit on computer. Also the reason that I edit on computer is basically you can do majority of editing on mobile apps these days. KineMaster is a great example. There is this other app that is called Luma Fusion, and KineMaster you have to pay monthly. I believe it's $5 a month if you don't want the. There's gonna be this little bar on the side, right? The watermark. Luma Fusion is a little bit different. Luma Fusion is, I think you pay one time $10 or $20, is on mobile also. But then you can edit it unlimited amount of months, it's basically one-time price. KineMaster, or some people say KineMaster, is different because you pay every single month. So long story short, if you wanna use it without the watermark, you have to pay. Oh, you have Chromebook? That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, video, and I was gonna come back to the previous point. So the reason I do video editing on computer is basically if you put couple of layers of video, mobile devices usually struggle, so it's gonna take you a while. And also, I have this, chubby little fingers, sausage fingers, I'm sorry, but like it's true, it's legit. So for me to do very kind of detailed, like precise movements on the screen of the mobile device, it's slightly more difficult for me. That's why on computer is easier. I find it way faster I can edit on computer than mobile device, ×2 probably, at least. Like I can edit on mobile, it's gonna take me longer. Over here I just put the clips, adjust it very quickly, chop, and the clip is done, so that's the difference. One sec. Connected with, one second. Connected to my phone, but my videos on my phone don't show on the Chromebook. I'm not sure how it works with Chromebook, but I have, we use iPhones, and we use Apple devices. So over here is easier. I just pretty much airdrop the footage, through Wi-Fi, and it kind of goes that way. But if you're talking about streaming, that's totally different. If we're talking about streaming, then obviously, I'm not using phone for streaming. I'm using actually kind of computer setup, which is the webcam, the microphone, and right now the OBS. So I don't know if Chromebook, I don't know exactly how Chromebook works, but I'm also kind of surprised that the footage doesn't show up. One second, let me just... before also we used to connect the iPhone with the cable, with the wire. But what happened in my software was with the Final Cut Pro, I'm editing on Final Cut Pro, by the way. That was always the issue. For example, I would import, 3, 5, 7 small videos, right? Because we edit them, and I would put them on the timeline. And then for some unknown reason, I forgot that I'm not supposed to unplug the wire, and it would show me like no camera. Even if I rehook the wire and try to plug it in again, it would stay saying no camera found. And it would just mess up my entire project. So finally, when we got way faster internet, thanks God, now I drop everything by air, and there is kind of no issues whatsoever. There has never been any issues since then when we airdrop the files through the Wi-Fi only, which is good that way. Oh, Filmora, yeah, Filmora I heard is really good too, actually. I personally never used it, but a lot of people say it's a good software too. Years ago, when I got the first kind of computer, first computer I got like 25 years ago, or more than that actually, when I was maybe 12 years old or 14, so that would be almost 30 years ago. But yeah, a couple of years ago I was editing on this program called Pinnacle Studio. It was also a good kind of program, but it was not exactly sophisticated, and my editing, computer that didn't have enough power at that time, obviously so slow processor, even though for the time being it was not very slow computer, but it was struggling to edit, and it was always giving me headache, and so I was never able to finish especially longer project, and the audio and video would be desynchronized. So for example, if you would do only video for 2-5 minutes, it would pretty much work fine. But then later, like the audio would be speeding up, or the video, one of the layers. So you would be talking and your sound would come 2 to 5 seconds later, which obviously didn't make any sense. So the editing on the computer and that app was impossible. But yeah, Filmora is good. There is also something called Shotcut, I believe. And also, what is this other software? DaVinci Resolve and Heat Film Express. But those apps are pretty much for computer. So Filmora, I don't know if you can do mobile editing with it or not, but I know the other apps are basically for computer. Yeah, so I don't know how Chromebook works. I never had Chromebook in my life, so I have no idea. I would assume that, you're saying that the pictures... That's strange though. Like, I don't know why the videos wouldn't show up. Maybe some matter of adjusting some settings. Hopefully that's the case, because I don't see the reason why the pictures wouldn't show up. But sometimes it depends also what phone you have, and like Apple is not working too good with Microsoft, for example, generally speaking. So there is always some little bit issues. PS3 game footage to a PC. PS3. I don't know how to connect it, but you can also. That's actually easier. You can buy a pretty cheap flash drive. Let's say only like 16 gigabytes flash drive 2.0. Since you have, and then you can pretty much. The PS3, yeah, it has flash drive, right? Flash drive, yeah, USB, right? So you pretty much record the gameplay on the USB, and then you basically put it to the computer. That's another option you can do. Because directly how to hook it up to record like that, I'm not even sure if that's possible. So I don't know that way. But you can put USB and then export the footage this way. And this is actually what we did do videos that we don't stream on Chris's channel right now. If we edited videos recently, until a couple of days ago, so basically we put the USB, well, on Xbox is different because, you have to put USB 3.0, the faster one, so which is fine, doesn't matter, same thing. And then, it records on 1080p, so the graphics is really nice, but to directly hook it up, we can't do it either. Only on live stream, we use the Elgato, basically. Yeah, well... That's what we use. That's the only way I know, with the Elgato capture card, yeah. That's the only way I know you can hook up different systems to basically PC or Mac. Because what happens is the Elgato capture card transfers the signal. It also depends which card you buy. If you wanna, for example, do live streaming, then you have to buy the one that is for live streaming. Which is like, for example, Elgato, the one we have, Elgato HD60S. So one second, I don't want to rip off some wires here, but, oh god, my wire. Okay, one second, I'm just gonna unplug it, it's fine. So, okay, so it's a small, see, I'm gonna put it in front of my face, so I have some shadows. So it's a small little device, you see, and so over here you put the HDMI wire from your Xbox or PS4, right? And over here you put it, the other wire, I'm sorry, wait. Yeah, so the signal goes here. You can additionally put the signal to TV, so you can have the streaming, and also somebody can watch on TV actually if you have set up like that. But if not, you don't need to. You can only put the wire in, and then this wire goes to the computer, so it transfers the signal for streaming to the computer. And you can also record the footage this way. So this little device with the wire is approximately $180, which is not cheap per se, but it definitely works. It's really awesome. And they have even, in the software, they have green screen as well. So you can do the same thing that I'm doing right now, except for the gaming, you know, like Chris is doing the streaming. They have included software. Obviously, if you want to do that, you need to have green screen and some light on it, because green screen, I have like 2 studio lights right now. But Elgato capture card is one of the best pieces of equipment that we ever bought for Chris's channel generally. Like, it really works. It's a tremendous device. You can adjust basically the settings if you want, depending on how fast your Wi-Fi and your computer is. You can also adjust the settings if you want 60 frames a second, 30 frames a second, adjust all the audio levels from the game and microphones separate, and it's really good. Really nice device. So Elgato really works, 100%. I would definitely recommend it, although it's not cheap per se. But if you're serious about, like, let's say you already have a bunch of videos and you want to go kind of next level, I would definitely recommend it. The only thing I would say though, make sure that the equipment you have as far as the computer goes, make sure also that is powerful enough your computer to run with the capture card. You don't want to spend money and pretty much, you know, buy the capture card, and what's gonna happen later is, like, let's say it's too slow for your stream. I'm not saying your computer is. I'm not saying this specifically to you, Crispy Bacon. I'm just saying generally you wanna check the data first. Oh, you might get one for Christmas? That's a good gift. That's awesome, yeah. That would be nice. No, it is worth it 100%. Like, I was actually... It gave us some problem in beginning 1 or 2 times. Like, one time, occasionally, it gets kind of like, how to say... You know, it malfunctions once in a while, but it pretty much almost never happens. And only one time it happened. Also, there was some issue with the internet or something like that, but that was basically Xbox. And we have sometimes you have to restart it. Let's say you start streaming and something is not working correctly, so you have to restart it, unfortunately. But other than that, it works really good actually. So the Elgato is good. I was surprised how easy it is to set up and pretty much run it. As long as you put your YouTube, you know, the hotkey inside of the Elgato software, you pretty much are set. Yeah. So let me see. Okay. Yeah, and as far as hooking up the phone to the Chromebook, I'm not aware of that because we don't have Chromebook. So I pretty much cannot answer those kind of questions because I'm not really sure. I try to answer the questions with all the equipment that we have. And if I don't know something, I'm gonna probably do research and try it next time. But as far as for today, I don't really know. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna make that announcement right now. So, Chris's channel, when we originally started the channel, I don't know if you guys saw this clip, Orion X, like a little movie clip thingy that we did in beginning. It was homemade thing, right? So basically this summer, we're gonna try to drop at least couple of this kind of like homemade movies, or, you know, maybe we're gonna try to do some Fortnite in real life or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do, but we're gonna try to do some couple of cool clips with little bit special effects. And you know, we're gonna record them on the iPhone only, but that's not the point. iPhone can record pretty good image actually, and we're gonna try to make some kind of few clips for you guys. So, you know, one time it might be Fortnite real life, it might be some little action going on, put some music and stuff like that, put something better than just regular gameplay. So I'm kind of excited about it. I could already do it, but Chris obviously is in school still, so this kind of projects require a lot of editing, a lot of recording, number one, a lot of editing, and usually you have to have 3 to 4 people acting in those little clips, because obviously you're not just gonna act yourself or one person. So this becomes a little bit complicated, but I think on vacation we can do at least few of these clips. A headset with Elgato. What do you mean headset with Elgato? No, there is, wait, there is a port in here. Oh no, that's port in, okay. There is some port in here, it says in for like headset. I think you should be able to, wait, but it says in. That's the thing I don't know. To be honest with you, we never thought about it. So I'm not sure it says in. I'm not sure if the audio, you can hear the audio in the headset. I'm not 100% sure. I think you should be able to, but either way, you could, you know, pretty much hook it up to the computer. I mean, that's the only thing. I don't know what you mean about if you have headset with Elgato. You know, headset usually plugs into your controller of the gaming system anyway. So whether it's PS3 or Xbox, you hook up the headset directly to your controller, as you would normally do, you know, for your gaming. So I don't think that's the issue either, because you hook it up directly. You don't need to plug it into the Elgato basically. And also the signal through Elgato, even you're gonna have headset, the full sound comes to your recording or streaming. So it doesn't matter you have headset, you basically go to the settings and adjust it for both HDMI, audio output, and also headset, both. So then you can hear the sound, and also you're gonna basically be able to stream the sound from the game as well. So that's easy. You just go to the settings. I don't know PS3 settings, but it should be something similar. But on Xbox, I know you gotta mark. You have to adjust the sources, you know, audio. You have to go and set it up for both headset and also HDMI, or you know, something like that. Yeah, guys, if you have any questions, just ask. And like I said, we're gonna try to do different things on my channel specifically. I'm only gonna do tutorials about YouTube, video editing, and stuff like that basically. So this channel is gonna be mainly like this. I have also some experimental channel, which I didn't do nothing on it yet, but I'm gonna try to do some different things as well. Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, Chris is like, oh, I'm just gonna go chill out right now. I said, yeah, go ahead, chill out. The thing is, we have one computer, so you know, he's streaming every day. I said, you know what, you can just chill out. I'm gonna stream myself, and I'm also kind of testing this equipment also, meaning the OBS. So I was gonna stream and stuff like that, because we have only one computer, so two people cannot stream or edit videos at the same time. So, you know, generally he's doing it, but also I wanna do it sometimes too. And I tried to stream before, but my channel is super small, so it's always one person showing up or two. Now it shows 3, but either way, it's a small channel, so hopefully I can grow the channel too. And you know, I'm trying to do a lot of tutorial videos, especially when it comes to video editing and YouTube and stuff like that. Yeah, if you want to ask any other questions, just go ahead, because I know there is not a lot of you here right now, so any question goes. I mean, obviously, if it's not too private, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just happy. I'm happy with Chris's channel generally, that is growing, and Chris is not doing the analytics part of the channel much. So pretty much understanding like how the YouTube works and stuff like that. I'm doing mostly the research on that channel, to be honest, and you know, adjusting some data so that way it's gonna match. So I'm doing all the running around basically. Hey Crazy Corn, hello, how are you, brother? So that's what I'm doing on his channel. He's helping little bit with the thumbnails and stuff like that. Obviously he's doing the video recording. I help him to set up if he needs to move something around, so everything works smoothly. So I usually help him that way. But as far as the analytics side and you know, understanding the YouTube, that's all me. That's also one of the reasons why his channel is basically going at some steady pace, because I spent a lot of hours researching about YouTube. And even though his channel is not growing that fast, I'm not gonna pretend like, oh yeah, our channel is the best channel on the planet. Of course not. I know that too. But what I'm trying to say is, like, we went from like 10 to 12 subscribers in first like 8 months to finally have 20 to 40 to 60 subscribers, and now is approximately 280 to 300 subscribers a month. So, but that might be not a lot of subscribers, but you know, at least there is something going on. And basically this summer we're gonna, this is not the point like, oh, we just want to have subscribers, we're so crazy with subscribers. But you know, anything you do in life, whether is YouTube, whether you even do some funny apps like Musical.ly or whatever, right? Or Twitter or Facebook, the purpose, especially something that you want to grow, then you want to kind of compete with your own self. I don't compete with no one. I never, Chris too, we don't compete with any particular YouTuber, but sometimes if the YouTuber is close to us with subscribers, let's say somebody would have 7,000 subscribers, I'm gonna look at their channel and say, you know what, this is so cool, so maybe this is gonna be our next goal, to try to be close to this guy. Not the point to be close to him, but you know, something to measure up to, like a next level kind of thing. One sec. We bought this TV, we bought, what was it? Samsung. Well, it's Samsung 42 inches 4K TV, and it was approximately $300, but it's already 4K TV. So it's a simple TV, it doesn't have some, you know, even though it's smart TV technically, it has Netflix built in, YouTube and all these apps. So that's what we're using for watching movies right now, and also for Chris's gaming. You know, I'm not rich, so I cannot buy one of the 65, 70 inches TV. I wish I could, but that's not the case. Funny story with that TV though. Thank you so much for liking my channel. Funny story with the TV, right? So this TV was intended originally, I mean, if you go to our family channel, you would know. Our TV was basically for my wife's bedroom, right? For my wife's bedroom, that sounded awkward. Whatever. The point is for our bedroom, right? So we would have additional TV. And then, you know, so we bought this other TV, the 42 inches. It was kind of like somewhere around, I don't know, it was some holiday sale or something like that. Sale. And we bought the TV, we brought it home, and for a couple of days we didn't even unbox it, right? Finally, me and Chris were saying like, oh, Chris says, oh, maybe we do a video about this TV. I said, oh, you know what? Why not? So we unboxed the TV. Next thing we know, the old TV stopped working the exactly same day. I'm not joking, same hour. The screen was black, it never came back, and that was it for the old TV. So guess what? Now the 42 inches TV is kind of in front of the old TV, and I was gonna throw out the old TV out, but my wife was kind of saying, oh, maybe we can still fix it. For me, it's waste of time, we can never fix it, and also the TV is so old, it's like 10 years old at least or more, that you know, you would spend probably more money trying to fix this 46 inches HD TV 1080p than actually to buy new one. Merch? No. No. Thank you for the question. No, we don't have merch. I wish we have merch, like that would be amazing, but no. We're not on that level yet. Even on Chris's channel, that's far way to go. There's no way we can have merch. I'm not saying physically you cannot have merch, but no, we don't have merch yet. To be honest with you guys, for the merch, you need at least 50,000 subscribers. Not that there is a requirement, but you would never make any money on your merch if you don't have at least 50,000 subscribers, because just to produce your merch, let's say you would be like some t-shirts, hats, what have you, right? Keep in mind, if you order only small amount of product, I know that most of you is young right now, so never mind that, but if you order small amount of product, whether it's t-shirts, hats, or even, you know, basically some caps with some logos and stuff like that, if you order small amount, it's gonna cost you a lot of money. But if you order in bulk, like let's say you order, you know, 20,000 pieces or something like that, then it becomes way cheaper. So basically, if you wanna have merch, you can do it even from beginning of your channel, but I wouldn't recommend somebody's doing it, because obviously that will cost more money than you would make back. And also, who would buy your merch if our merch, let's say, if we have small channel? Like there is no merch is I always say merch is for big YouTubers. I'm not saying we will never do it, but not before 20 to 50,000 subscribers, and that might take 7 years, who knows, but hopefully not. So no merch for us. Yeah, some people, try to. I don't have merch. I have on this account. On Chris's account, we're not doing it because it's kind of not allowed. But on this account, I have Amazon links. So basically, if somebody wants to buy something, then they can buy it. And I have, to be honest, I have small commission only. You know how it works. It's Amazon links. So whether somebody buys the equipment I'm recommending or something generally from Amazon, then I can have small commission. This is kind of not allowed on Chris's channel because his audience is under 13. So there is very specific rules. You cannot promote, kind of affiliate links on whether channels or, videos that are basically targeted towards under 13. That's the specific rules. So on my channel, I have links. Chris does not have any links like that because obviously we're not allowed to have it. We try to apply additionally for, Fortnite for the code, creators code, and for Epic kind of, I don't know, they forgot about it or I don't know. I never got the email back that they actually approved it and stuff like that. I was just actually saying that. That's so funny. I didn't read your comment even before. No, so Fortnite or aka Epic Games never approved Chris for the creator code. I don't know if they lost the application or anything like that, or they just forgot about us. We can try to do it again, but for creator code you also need like 1,000 subscribers. So Chris's channel would be okay with it, obviously not me. And plus, I'm not playing games, it would be useless for me. But for Chris, it would be great because, obviously, if you have the creator code, then you can have some extra weapons for free or skins or whatever. And if you have some certain amount of, I think, I'm not sure how it works, but I think they give you 5% back kind of thingy. So, from the research I did before. So basically, if let's say people that buy some certain items spend $100, I think, or something, then you get 5% commission, kind of. It's kind of commission based, so you will have $5 for your own items or just a cash, I think. Yeah, we will try to do the creator code again, and some couple of people ask on couple of streams, and I think it's a good idea. Like, why not? I mean, whether somebody's gonna use the code or not, at least if you have it, it's good. But I don't know why they ignored our application. But they have millions of people applying, so basically maybe that's the case that they just lost the application. We will try to apply it again in the future, but now we're not focusing on it. I might get to it one time, and I'm sure it's gonna be cool. I mean, it would be nice. I was like researching how many subscribers do you actually need for creator code, and I was surprised that you don't need to be humongous YouTuber. I thought like, oh, maybe you need 100,000, but no, 1,000 subscribers, and you basically can apply for creator code, which is awesome. You using Laserbeam? Of course, I'm sure half of United States is using Laserbeam. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. I will tell Chris about it. But yeah, we'll try to do it again in future because I think it's worth it, to tell you the truth. It's worth the creator code because it doesn't cost you anything. I think it's free, if I'm not mistaken. And they just basically, once they approve it, then that's it. You put it in your description and that's about it. And you can promote it on your channel as well. So that's a good, I would say any gamer that basically has at least 1,000 subscribers should do it. Yeah, thank you though, Crazy Corn. Yeah, any questions, guys? Like, ask me anything. Because I'm uploading video tomorrow. I might do stream like this again in future. But basically, I try to do streams where it's some specific topic usually. So yesterday I tried to stream. Obviously, there was not really people except for Chris clicked my video. But basically about negative comments and stuff like that on your channel, which is another crazy thing about negativity and people trolling you and stuff like that. So you might want to check this video later if you want to. But I usually have streams into a specific topic. No, you're not being mean. No. That's a good question, actually. No, the reason is very simple. When I shouldn't even say these things, but never mind. When I was basically working in some job recently, right, that I kind of like, I was struggling and stuff like that, I was actually helping Chris with the channel mainly. So my channel was not even active. Actually, I didn't even know if I'm gonna open my own channel. Chris asked me more than 2 years ago to open his channel. He came from Grace's house and then said to me, Dad, I wanna talk to you. So of course, you know, him being approximately 9 years old or even less, he was like less than 9 years old, and he asked me this question. I said, Chris, why would you need that, you know, YouTube channel? He says, oh, because I can post videos and people is gonna watch it, you know. I said, okay, I guess we could do it. So I waited some time and finally decided to open his channel. And then in beginning we didn't have any progress because obviously we didn't know how to run YouTube channel yet. We were learning editing and stuff like that, so it took some time. And I pretty much, when I started to understand that we have to post more videos, I got heavily involved with Chris's channel, the analytics side of the YouTube and everything is like that. So basically, besides me working full time, doing some little stuff at home, although my wife is awesome that way, she's helping a lot and stuff like that. So between my work and anything else around, you know, helping Chris with school. So basically, there was not enough time for me, to be honest, to run my own channel as well. But now I have little bit time on my hands, so that's why I'm trying to push 2 channels. Not to push 2 channels, but, you know, focus on both. And we also have the family channel, and now that channel became difficult, and the reason is because now my wife also doesn't have time. So even if we would post videos, we would only post it with me and Chris, which is okay. But you know, for family channel, you want all 3 of us to be there. But we're gonna post still some videos, only 2 of us, that's cool. But generally speaking, that's why right now I can compress my time better and I have more time. And also we have brand new setup right now, which we're not gonna show you yet because it's a messy place right now. This is the setup I'm basically sitting right now. 1 second, let me just unclick this quickly. One sec. So see, I have like, let me show you this quickly. 1 second, what did I do here? It's always like, hold on. Just a second, let me show you. So I have this green screen behind me basically. 1 sec. Okay, this is not it. Okay. Filters, yeah, there you go. So basically, see, I have this green screen and it's not even full green screen right now. You could see me, right? So this is the issue, you see. So basically, we have new setup. The wall was a very boring white wall, but you know, I basically wanted to make some background, so I inserted the picture between the layer and I can stream with this better background like this. See, so this is better, right? And that's the reason that this is brand new setup. So we have downstairs right now, I have kind of man cave. Anybody that has their own space, God bless you. It's such a blessing because right now I could be legit waking up 3 a.m. and streaming. My wife is there, let's say. I don't have to like bother anybody. I don't have to be noisy and I can just stream any time of the day. I can record any time of the day, daytime, nighttime, Monday, Friday, Saturday, whatever, doesn't matter. I can do this 24/7 if I would have energy like that. 1 second. Yeah, so the reason is basically I was more focused on Chris's channel. By the way, Jadon the Savage, I apologize. I saw your message before, but I didn't mention it. So Jadon the Savage, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so we got the making of video ideas basically from Grace telling Chris about her channel, which was over 2 years ago already, maybe 2 years and like 6 months ago or 7. But then we finally opened the channel February something of 2017. And then we didn't even post any videos until July 17 or 19 of 2017. So basically for about 4 months we didn't even post any videos. But then finally we decided to post videos. The funny part about it is we were not very focused, and our videos, when you click the old videos, you could see it's all over the place. For example, we created this homemade movie first, right? And then we started to do some family games, then some little other things, and even like we were shooting arrows, like this rubber kind of like looking like a rocket thingies, and throwing them and shooting them with some pump kind of thingy. We're doing just a bunch of random stuff, and that's why the channel also wasn't growing too good, because it was not very focused. Then when Chris started to do gaming, then slowly everything started to unfold. And also I did a lot of research that time, because you know, if I'm like this, if I don't do something, I don't do it, I don't care about it. But if I start to be involved, then I want to do it 100%. I don't want to do it like, oh, you know what, maybe I help you, maybe not. Oh, maybe we do the video, maybe not. I'm not one of these people. If I get involved, I get involved. And so that's why everything sped up also for us. Started to go a little bit faster, because I spent, I'm not even joking, I spent minimum 200 hours to research the YouTube. Obviously not right away, it took me some time. But then I started to understand it a little bit better, and we started to make little better videos, and some of them clicked, and that's the end of the story pretty much. That's why the subscribers kind of right now, before we used to always bother friends and family in beginning, oh, subscribe to our channel and this and that. Now it's like, I don't even pay attention to it no more, because the reason is it's growing organically. We're trying to produce better and better videos, and hopefully that's just gonna continue. Yeah, basement. Yeah, I'm in the basement. But this is not a basement like a dark basement. It has like a little tiny windows. I will show you the tour one time when it's actually finished, the setup. For the time being, I don't want to show, it's too messy in here. Only this section is nice around me. Other than that, it's still like some old junk in the corner and whatever. I don't want to show you that. But yeah, we're downstairs right now in the basement. So if we need to stream, record games, I even moved Chris's Xbox downstairs too, which he doesn't like that idea. But I said, you know what, for now we're gonna do it this way. And in the future, I don't know. I mean, I hope I can buy him another one, but that would be waste of money anyway. Why would you have two systems, you know? Sure, Crazy Corn, cool. Oh, Futuristic Gaming, hey, what's up, brother? Legend. You guys are all legends. You're all over the place. In Chris's channel, now my channel, all of you is legends, seriously. So yeah, so, you know, YouTube takes a while to spin. For last couple of months, Futuristic Gamer already knows, but basically, generally speaking, we gain 280 to 300 subscribers a month, which is a lot. That's a lot. Like since October, I think this is pretty much the situation. So for last 12 months alone, Chris's channel gained 3,100 subscribers for last 12 months. And that's actually even increasing slightly, because we're gaining 280 to 300 subscribers a month. So if it's gonna be in the next 12 months, it might be like 3,600 or even more, or maybe 4,000 in this 12 months. So who knows? But the point is, if you guys produce videos all the time and try to always make them better, and also try to make searchable videos. That's number one. Make the videos searchable. Like, let's say you only play Fortnite, right? So if you're good at Fortnite, say how to become better player at Fortnite. The how-to titles, generally, they kind of create some kind of, you know, it's searchable titles. So how to play Fortnite better, how to build like a pro, how to edit faster in Fortnite. I don't know what else. How to get the weapons for free. How to jump through levels quickly. How to go to tier 100 in 2 days. You see what I mean? These kinds of videos, when you put how to, not every video is gonna click, but if you just put a simple title like we put, for example, on Fortnite videos, and we put simple title Fortnite Duos, this is not searchable title. Chris is streaming only because obviously he likes to do it, but we're not generally growing audience by posting these videos, but we love to do it because you guys are awesome, and he's like, he likes the comments and stuff like that, so we like it. But if you want to grow the channel, you have to do the titles on the videos that are more searchable. No, brother. Futuristic gamer, don't say sorry. Don't even be silly that way. You know what I mean? You're awesome. You're on my stream like every single day since I started to stream from a couple of days ago. And you even commented on my previous videos all the time too. So you guys are awesome. Crazy Corn I saw. Jadon the Savage, I think I saw you in the comments too. All of you guys, pretty much you visiting our channels. I really appreciate it. So growing the channel in beginning is a little bit more difficult. But later, you know, once you develop a habit and you actually treat it seriously and do some research, I would say do some research. And that's actually something is gonna make you grow faster than actually making the videos itself. Do research, two kind of research. Number one, how to make better videos, obviously. So hopefully our tutorials help you with that. And also do, you know, what kind of content you should do. And do research, you know, what's popular and also what people look for. It doesn't have to be popular, but if you start typing how to, then definitely those kind of titles, you know, the search bar is gonna open and it's gonna basically show you the next suggestion, how to cook, and then you're gonna see the full like title, let's say vegetarian meal, or how to cook vegetarian meal on the budget. The more specific title you put, the more specific audience is gonna be, and also that title might be found easier. So for example, if you're just gonna put how to build better in Fortnite, right? That's already a good title, let's say. But then you're gonna say how to learn editing in Fortnite better in 2 days or in 48 hours. You see, this is kind of title that pops up even more than the previous one. So people can find it relatively easy. Sorry. Oh, floor is lava. Yeah, we can try to do it too. Floor is lava. That would be a great video actually. Oh, Mike Willie. Hello, Mike Willie. Thank you so much. I'm happy that my advice is some help to you guys. And yeah, start the videos. Don't worry about your equipment. Don't worry about nothing. If you're thinking about channel Mikey, start your videos, because basically in beginning it's hard to even kind of, you know, understand what content you actually gonna do. And also in the very beginning, even though I always say stay in the same niche, let's say you like gaming, stay in the gaming, but in beginning also you don't really know what you wanna do. So you might want to test a couple of things first, and then once you determine what you really like to do, then basically stick to that niche. And also you have to like what you're doing. That's the main thing on YouTube. Don't do some content because, for example, you saw somebody doing some awesome animations and you're saying to yourself, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do animations too, because, for example, you might be not that great at animations, but you might be great at writing songs. So obviously focus on what you like to do and what you're good at, because keep in mind, YouTube is long term. If you're gonna just force yourself into doing something, after maybe 2, 3, 6 months, you're gonna basically burn out, no matter what. If you don't like what you're doing, but you only do it for the audience, you're gonna burn out very quickly. Oh, Crazy Con says, phone is on 18%. You know, I hear you. I don't know what happened. My phone, I have the iPhone 7, I don't have the new phone. It's like, since I got 2 weeks ago, my battery started to drop so fast. It's like ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. One sec. Yeah, sure, you're welcome. I appreciate you guys being here too. So Mike, Willie, thank you, and all of you, I appreciate you guys being here. So yeah, like I said, in beginning, don't be too specific like about the equipment. Just start the channel and see where it's gonna bring you. If you have some response from people, then they like to watch your content, then you're gonna see, oh, they like these videos and they like these videos, but there is no response for this kind of video. So maybe I don't do that, but I do this other too, you see. And also, like I said, you have to like what content you produce, because otherwise you can never satisfy every person in your audience, any single one of your subscribers. So for example, I like to talk about YouTube because I love YouTube. YouTube is my basically YouTube is almost like everything for me, besides my family, obviously. But I'm saying like YouTube is kind of like, I don't even watch TV from, I'm not even joking, from maybe 3 years already, or minimum 2 years. The last time I saw TV, any program, any movie in TV was maybe 3 years ago. I'm not involved with TV, news media. I research my own stuff if I need to. Obviously, if I hear something in the radio, okay, fine, I'm gonna hear it, if it's quick. But generally speaking, I don't look for this kind of stuff. And also I'm busy, and YouTube is amazing because it's a search engine, so you can type anything you want, and basically is way better than TV for me personally. Oh, later. One second. Oh, you have Sony phone, Crazy Corn? That's cool. I mean, Sony phones are nice too. I don't have one for me, but some time ago I had like some small Sony flip phone, I believe. Yeah, it was Sony Ericsson, right? A long time ago. Then I switched to other phones, but that was my phone before. Oh, you have some cool name, futuristic. Really? That's your real name, legit? Bronco Dwayne Shallow. That's awesome. That's your real name? That's really awesome, actually. My name is actually Polish. My name is so messed up. If I would say it, let me see if any of you can say it. I'm gonna say it the way it actually sounds in Polish. And you guys try to type it up. Let me see how that goes. That's gonna be fun. Krzysztof. See? That's a mess, right? See what I mean? My name is such a mess. Let me see if somebody even tries to type it up. My name is Polish. In Poland we have the letter R and Z. It kind of hooks up to another letter. Like, it is seriously legit mess. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. I'm just gonna give you a little hint. It's like Krzysztof, but Polish way. Krzysztof. You see? Mike Willie, I know, right? It sounds such a mess. If I go to DMV, I always have to tell them Krzysztof, so they kind of get it, because I'm gonna say it last time. I don't wanna embarrass myself in front of the camera. Krzysztof. Okay. Krzysztof. Okay. It's maybe a little closer. It's really mess. It's basically, the spelling is such a mess. KRZYSZTOF. You see what I mean? Complete mess. So it's kind of like a Krzysztof, but with K and other letters between. Polish language is extremely difficult. I mean, it's not difficult, but if you're not from Poland, it's difficult. Because there is so many, there is some certain things that don't even make any rules. It becomes like totally random stuff. Anyways, let's not talk about language. Yeah, any questions, guys? Throw everything on the screen. Snow. Yeah, Frozen. Yeah, the guy was Krzysztof. I was like, what? What do you mean? yeah, I watched Frozen. We watched Frozen with Chris. Obviously, this is really kind of fairy tale movie, whatever, for kids, but actually it was well done. I watch action movies. I absolutely love the effects. I cannot obviously do even like 0.001% of any effect like that, even once. But the point is, that would be my ultimate dream, to work, even if not to do it on my own, but to work with some people who make like special effects, really good effects. So that would be my ultimate goal, I guess, because I love this stuff, So any kind of action movies and stuff like that, love to watch it. Oh, your next door neighbor is Polish? Cool. I mean, I don't know what country you live in, but in United States, especially in New York, it's so mixed. Like, on my block there is Polish people, there is Irish people, there is people that are from few different Spanish countries. In Spanish, I mean, some few different people speak basically Latin, and there is different groups of people. That's like New York is cool that way, So you have also areas, where there is like Polish section in New York, then there is like typical Irish section, then there is some German section, then there is, say Mexican section, and people, Indian section, people from India. Like little towns, it's cool that way too. So it's kind of together, but yet everybody kind of, basically lives in the certain area usually. I'm at the crazy hyena. Okay, that works. Yeah. Yeah, Ice Age, yeah, all these movies, they're well done movies, so it's like, it's cool. Ice Age is actually pretty fun. Spider-Man is actually awesome, to tell you the truth. I love Spider-Man. Any action movie, I'm on it. Legit. Like, I love this stuff, I will watch the Avengers game. It was awesome. Even I watched the Captain Marvel with Chris and my wife. We always try to basically invest some time for movies as well, because it's nice. It's generally nice. We're big movie goers, big ones. Like anytime some major movie drops, we try to watch it. I'm not saying we watch all of them, but we try to go to all the movies basically. I used to like scary movies before. To tell you the truth, with my wife, we were watching major crazy horror films. What was this one? We watch the original The Ring. I don't know if it is the original, but the one was in the theaters in US. The Ring. My God. Did anybody saw the movie The Ring, which was like maybe 8 years ago? Type it on the screen if you did. That movie was just freaking me out, but it was a really good movie. So we used to watch horror movies and scary movies. Now, my wife doesn't like it. I can probably handle it, but to tell you the truth, I don't want to have some nightmares later, you know what I mean? So I kind of stay away from them now. Maybe not on purpose, but we usually watch some action movies and stuff like that. And, me personally and my wife, we also watch some violent movies occasionally. But it has to have good story. We just don't like just violence for the sake of movie being violent. We just like, action movie, good action movie, basically. Yeah, when it comes to Fortnite, guys, that's you lost me right there. I don't know anything about Fortnite. Basically, guns and weapons, and and my little co-YouTuber is somewhere there upstairs, and so I don't know, but yeah, I used to like scary movies. Now no more. Oh, Venom. I did not watch the Venom. Bunch of people told me this is really awesome movie, and I really want to watch it as well. So I want to watch that movie. That looks actually amazing. I mean, as far as the trailer goes. Yeah, Friday the 13th. Yeah, that's another one. Crazy movie. So yeah, those movies are actually really spooky, So Chris doesn't like any scary movies much. Like he says, oh, I'm okay with it, but then I don't want him to have some nightmares, so I restrict him from watching this kind of movies. Even sometimes he's watching some YouTube stuff and it's really scary. I'm like, Chris, chill out. I don't want you to be scared later, So we try to, I'm not one of these parents where it's like very strict, oh, you're 11, you cannot watch movie when he's 13 or whatever like that. But in the same token, if it's something really crazy, obviously I'm still his dad, and I have to kind of control the situation in the way. But generally speaking, we usually don't have any problem. We watch similar movies anyway, and that's right. I'm too old for this, So we don't watch scary movies. I like action movies generally. Guys, if you have any questions whatsoever about anything, Chris's channel, say it, anything you want, and if I cannot say it, I'm not gonna say it. I will tell you, I don't want to talk about it, but ask anything about Chris's channel, YouTube, video editing, and stuff like that, So yeah, I don't know why the screen is also blinking sometimes. There's this blink that happens like every couple of seconds. There's some weird stuff going on. Probably the OBS. And by the way, we're running on Wi-Fi here, and the speed of Wi-Fi, as far as I checked yesterday, was about 300 to 400 megabytes a second right now. If I hook up the iMac with the wire, we actually have right now 1 gig speed of the internet, which is absolutely crazy. But now I'm running on Wi-Fi, and it's approximately 300 to 400 megabytes a second, which is also crazy to me. I didn't even know they have service like that. But then when I called Verizon, they told me, yeah, we can give you the 1 gig speed for pretty much the same price that the Spectrum was. Actually, they charged me less. We used to pay more than $200 for like 2 TVs and 100 megabytes, speed of downloads, and up to 10 only uploads. And we used to pay over $200. Now we pay $140, which is still a lot of money, don't get me wrong. But we have 1 gig service both ways for the internet, if it's directly with the wire. I'm not talking Wi-Fi, obviously Wi-Fi is always slower. If it's directly with the wire, it gives me on iMac specifically, sometimes even to 1.1 gig. And we even save $60, so that's amazing. So when I upload the videos, it's really fast right now. Obviously, if the video is 1 hour long and stuff like that, that would be also long. But for generally 10-15 minutes videos, super fast. It's really big difference. No, I did not inspire Chris to do YouTube. Grace actually inspired Chris to start YouTube. But at some point when we're not growing and stuff like that, Chris says, oh, but we're not really getting subscribers and stuff like that. So I kind of like guide him. I wouldn't say I inspire him, but I guide him, So basically, I help him with the content a little bit. I did not inspire Chris to do YouTube. Yeah, Sony Vegas is good software too. I never use it personally, but I know some kind of YouTube friend of mine, if you want to say it that way. Really cool guy, and he used to use it, I believe, before, and he knows about it more. I never use the software, but I'm sure it's good too. $55 megabytes a second, that's still good though. Like it says 55 megabytes a second, that's good. Some people have like 5 to 7 or less. I would say for streaming you need minimum 10 to 15. Minimum. I would say probably more than 20 megabytes a second to be safe. You keep getting, I'm sorry, what? Advertisement, or what do you mean? Admittment. I don't know, what does that mean? Sponsors on YouTube channel, great question. You cannot have sponsors until you reach some level. There is some websites. I'm gonna have to research about the websites. I'm gonna talk about it in next video maybe, or at least a week or two from now. To have sponsors, they wanna track your data. They actually gonna go to your channel and track your data. Not track it, but they're gonna check how many views you have a month and stuff like that. So I would say to actually have legit sponsors, like you need probably minimum 5 to 10,000 subscribers, on your channel. And also you have to have some certain amount of views. Because they wanna make sure that the money they spend for you, or even if they give you free equipment, the point is, you advertise for them by saying the item in your video. So they want to make sure that at very least they get their money back, and obviously some profit. So if your views are not that high, I could never have sponsors on my channel, forget about it. Chris, I don't know, maybe, but I'm not even sure about that either. But as far as smaller channel, it's really not easy. So you have to grow some certain audience, and then basically you can go to some apps that you can look for sponsors, or if you're getting really bigger, they're gonna actually find you. No, Chris is not streaming today, guys. Chris has like day off. Day off. That sounded like he's working on YouTube. I mean, I guess. No, he's not streaming today. He's gonna come back to streaming tomorrow. But thank you for the question. Sure, Crazy Corn, thank you for sticking out that long. I appreciate it so much, and see you next time. You are a legend too. You're always all over our channel, and you have cool channel too, by the way. Thank you. See you next time. So yeah, sponsors is really not easy to get, and I actually did a little research about it too. Not so much research yet because we're not on that level yet, but I always research something couple of months in advance because I want to kind of know, like, oh, how do you get sponsors? What do you do, you know? Bye, Crazy Corn. Thank you. And sure, Futures the Game. I'll see you soon. So, you know, they want to get their money back, basically, the sponsors. And also, with sponsors in the beginning, you have to kind of be careful in the way because what's going to happen is a lot of times they try to not fool you, but, you know, try to make you advertise their product for almost free, or maybe they're gonna give you $5 to $10 equipment or a little gadget, and they want you to talk about that gadget, and you know, in the meantime, you're gonna basically. Thank you so much, Crazy Corn, again. Thank you. Bye. See you next time. So basically, you know, they try to take kind of advantage of you sometimes. You have to be very careful with that, even if you start to have sponsors. You don't want to end up in the position where you advertise some products, special. Oh no, you're not going? Okay, cool. Awesome. So basically, you don't want to, number one, I would say don't advertise the products that kind of don't fit what you're doing. So for example, I have video editing, video tutorials, you know, recording on mobile and stuff like that. And let's say somebody would offer me, some sponsor would come to my channel and he would say, well, you know, I want you to run this for me, and I want you to try to sell this women's clothes. I'm not gonna do it. It's not that I have some issue with women's clothes, but this is not kind of aligned with my channel. If somebody would offer me, let's say, tripod to recommend and talk about it, and I would have to know it's a good product as well, I would probably go through that stream or video and talk about it. But it would have to be something that I actually use as well. So sponsors is kind of longer journey. Definitely not in the beginning of the channel. And also, even if by some accident you find a sponsor or two in beginning of your journey, a lot of times this is gonna be some small deal and you might not even win on it. So don't focus on that in beginning, just focus on basically making better videos. That's it. The rest is gonna happen on its own. Yeah, ask anything at all. How do you get good channel? I mean, there is a lot of different elements. I don't know if I can answer this with just one answer, but basically, do search. First of all, make sure that what you're doing on your channel, you basically like to do it, and hopefully you're good at it. That's number one. Number two, make searchable content like I mentioned before. Then there is a lot of different things. You know, optimize your channel. Make sure on every video you have info cards. First of all, let's start from part number two. Make sure your thumbnails are amazing, great titles, and also obviously the videos, you know, they have to be good. So basically, good thumbnails, good titles, and obviously, that's obvious, we have to make good videos. I'm not saying I have good videos, by the way. I'm just saying, like, if you have entertaining content, then produce that content, but try to make really awesome thumbnails. Because especially when people scroll on mobile devices, if the thumbnail is not appearing that much, or is not clear message, people don't click on the video. So that's kind of like the stuff in beginning. Also, make more videos. The reason is YouTube can find you, people on YouTube can find you better because you're making more videos, but additionally, you practice and you actually becoming better at recording, editing, or even, which is even more important, understanding the YouTube analytics. So in beginning, even if you look at, for example, somebody that has 10 subscribers or 20, is gonna look at the YouTube analytics. You're not gonna even know what to look for specifically. So that's gonna take you a while to understand the analytics. I'm not some kind of, master when it comes to analytics, and I don't know every specific little detail, but I know what to look for, what's important for YouTube algorithm. So that's couple of tips I can give you right off the bat. But especially focus on making good videos. Make sure your audio is always good as you can get it. If let's say you're recording on mobile phone, basically have a mic. It doesn't have to be expensive mic. You can buy some cheap microphone. There is this one mic called Boya. I don't know the exact number or anything like that, but it's called Boya. And you can basically hook it up to your t-shirt, and it's what they call lapel mic, meaning you plug it into your phone. So have any mic. That's sound is more important than the visuals, 100%. Although your video has to have some decent visuals, but sound, especially when you do any kind of tutorial videos or gaming, people have to be able to hear you. Sure, I thank you so much, Crazy Corn. I tell Chris you say that you're going also, and I see you next time. And Chris will stream tomorrow, by the way. Thank you so much, Crazy Corn. So that's the couple of tips I would say in beginning. Focus on improving your channel 1% of each category every time. Yeah, we have shotgun. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I used to have the one for the phone, the Rode Video Micro. No, wait, I have it. Wait, here you go. Is that the one you have? This one, right? I believe we have the same mic. I have it for my mobile rig and it works amazing. It's actually really good. Yes, I hope you have the same one. Okay, I'll put it back 1 second, sorry. Yeah, so yeah, that mic is good. So mic is very important because sound is extremely important when it comes to... Oh, cool, you have the same mic, awesome. Right now I'm using this one though, this Blue Yeti. I just got it for the streaming. So this is my new baby, my new baby, yeah, newborn. Yeah. But 1 second, sorry, let me put it... It's noisy when you move it, obviously. So I'm using that for streaming, but yeah, when we go on mobile, we record our family vlogs. I had the issue with the sound always lately in the last couple of months because I like to use the gimbal, And gimbal is really nice to record the to record the video because the image is very stable. But the problem is I don't have the gimbal over here. I'm not gonna look for it right now. But the point is the gimbal kind of blocks the sound, so the sound becomes like really bad. And so I was struggling with this issue for a while. Then finally I got this rig, the Ulanzi rig. I'm just gonna show you this rig quickly. Right, since camera focus, come on, let's go. Okay, so this rig, you would not, I don't have my phone with me, but normally you put the phone right here, right? Okay, and there is this is for the lens, right? Phone is on the other side, and then additionally I attached this light. This is the Iwata Genius light. It's super bright, and you can put warm and cold temperature as well. So that's kind of thing that we bought for our family vlogging generally. And we needed like good mic because, like I said, the sound is bad. So now what we do for family vlogging is a little bit more pain in the neck in the way, but we both bring two. Whenever we go somewhere to vlog for the family, like family vlog, I bring the gimbal, but yet I bring the rig. The reason is because some images, like Chris is rolling on the skateboard, I wanna basically make it smooth, but then when I'm talking, or Chris is talking, or my wife is talking, I also want to have clear image and especially clear sound. So we need something with the mic. That's why it's funny when we go anywhere with my family right now, and we are assuming we're gonna vlog it. We basically have to bring more equipment, but then it's kind of your struggle because we have to carry everything around, but the quality improves a lot right away. Okay, Crazy Corn, thank you so much, and bye, and I definitely see you next time. I didn't get lens with the rig yet. because I didn't think about it that much. But yeah, you can attach also the lens. They have some little screw thing over there, and you can attach the lens as well, which is really good rig. And this is metal one. This, I forgot what it was. I think it's $60. So the rig itself, only the rig, is about $60. Then the light is a little expensive, and the mic itself. So this is additional components. But if anything, if somebody wants to check the links, I'm not saying to buy it, just to check it, you can click any links below. I believe I put them on this live stream too, I forgot. So you can also always check it. This is the equipment we mainly use. So I was saying the sound is the number one important. Then of course the visuals, the video. If you do some kind of tutorials, then basically put B-roll behind it. Actually, tomorrow I'm gonna show you my new trailer for this channel. It's nothing too crazy, very simple, 30 seconds trailer, but I think you're gonna know what I mean. Like, make it directly to the point, make a short trailer. That's another thing that can help your channel. If let's say you're doing gaming, introduce yourself first. Say like, hey, my name is Steve, for example. Hey, my name is Steve. I do, Fortnite gaming videos as well as Fortnite tutorials. Check it out. And then make some, couple of nice clips. Make it very short, until 40 seconds, I would say, the trailer. Or at least not more than 1.5 minutes long, with some nice B-roll. And basically put it there in unlisted videos as your trailer. No, it doesn't. I mean, it has to fit the rigs. I don't know if you can fit any lens, but I think it has to be something, that fits this basically. I'm gonna have to research about it. But basically there is this big kind of screw hole in here. You see this one? And this looks like more than inch, maybe 1.5 inches. So I'm not sure if it can be any lens. I'm gonna put it on my face, you see. So basically this thing over here. So I'm not sure if it can be any lens, or it has to be specific for Ulanzi rig in this case. They have many different rigs, by the way. I like this one because I saw it from a couple of YouTubers already. But I basically, I bought it. I also bought it from the link of some other YouTuber. The reason is because I like to support him too. So for me, it didn't matter where I ordered this from. Obviously, for me, the price, sorry, didn't change. But that way, since I saw this rig on his channel first time, I basically bought it from his link. So, to help him out as well. Oh, cool, you're back. All right, awesome. Yeah, so yeah, audio is the most important. We didn't have any much equipment before. We still record everything on mobile phone. In my case, iPhone 7. Hopefully, I'll be able to upgrade to the new phone when it comes in October or September. The new iPhone, I don't know, 11 or whatever. But I don't even know, because I don't want to just keep spending money for no reason. You know what I mean? But my phone is okay. The only thing I have small issue, that sometimes my battery starts to drain a little bit faster than before. Other than that, my iPhone 7, I have zero issues. I'm recording videos on it, family vlogs. And, with the mic together, the sound is pretty good. It's not the best sound in the world, but it's good enough for like vlogs and stuff. You know what, guys, this is so crazy. I'm sorry, but I'm really bad with food, right? And I don't mean I eat like a lot. I mean I eat some portion of the food, I'm not gonna lie. But for me, the Chinese food, I don't know what is it, what I put in these ingredients, but it's amazing. Like, every time we have the issue, oh, what do we order today? Chris is like, the Chinese food, the crispy chicken, He likes the chicken wings. And so yeah, I don't know why I like Chinese food. I know that's maybe not the healthiest diet per se, but I just like the taste. I don't know what they put in there, but it's good, what can I say? Oh wow, you haven't had Chinese food in a year. You're missing out, brother. No, I'm just listen. It's not healthy diet, so I wouldn't say I recommend it. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding right now. But yeah, they put something in this food that it tastes amazing. And what's funny about it? Usually the food that tastes good, right, is not healthy, but the food that doesn't taste that great is usually the healthiest food ever. That's the funny thing with the food. We have so many scientists, nutritionists, and they cannot figure this out, some kind of food that actually tastes amazing and yet is very healthy. I know there is foods like that. I'm just saying, generally speaking, they're very hard to find. Because, everything that tastes bad is actually not so great for you, and vice versa. Me? Yeah, I get full by eating Chinese food. I have zero problem with that. Now, keep in mind my plate is a little bit, on the heavier side. But no, I get full by eating. I don't know, maybe it's a matter of somebody getting used to it. It doesn't matter what I eat actually. The only foods that are really tricky for me, that if I eat I don't get full, is basically any kind of cereal, any kind of shake, anything like that. Oh, hi my love. My wife is in the chat, you guys. Whoa. Hi my love. So awesome. And by the way, I'll be right there upstairs in some time. So hello. So yeah, I like I said, doesn't matter what kind of food I eat, I'm basically getting full. That depends obviously how much food you eat, but for me, cereal is very tricky. Any kind of oh god, rated R content. Shake, sorry. Any kind of shake is very tricky, because if I drink it like 2, 3, 4 hours later, I basically, have to eat again. So this kind of defies the purpose, because what's the point of eating the cereal if even 2 hours later you have to eat full meal again? It almost does not make any sense for me. Yeah, so like I said, we don't use expensive equipment, but we have more equipment on our channels that we had in beginning. I'm gonna be honest with you. But even in beginning, the thing that we invested first in the beginning, we invested into this green screen. Let me just unclick it again quickly. And this is the one that you can fold easily. One second, you guys. Okay, okay, so that is the green screen, right? So you can basically see, you can stand it or position it a different way. This is the 5x7. You can fold it easily. Then you put it to the back as a little circle like this size. And it's easy. You can carry it everywhere. So we invested into that. That was in the very beginning of the channel. Although we didn't use it much in beginning, but we at least bought it. One sec. Okay. Then additionally, after some 2 or 3 months, we spent the money for the Rode microphone, not the one I showed you before, but for the little lapel mic that you attach to the t-shirt. And other than that, on the channel, Chris was doing iPad gaming only, so we had his iPad that time, and it was not a brand new iPad either, obviously. It was like iPad Air 2, which is already a bunch of years old. Maybe it was 1 or 2 years old that time. And we started to do gaming this way. Then later we switched to PS4. We already had PS4, but we didn't do gaming on PS4 because, I thought he's gonna only do iPad gaming. Then we realized we can stream from PS4. So basically we started to do that on his channel. And then right now, obviously, since the channel started to finally grow, and I'm talking some decent amount of subscribers, we decided for his birthday last year, which is in August, to have, to bought the Xbox. It's kind of like he wanted to have the hoverboard. I said, Chris, you want the hoverboard, or you want us to basically, the money that you're gonna get for your birthday, instead to buy the Xbox? So we decided to buy the Xbox. And we bought it, and then finally, after I think a month or so, we also bought the Elgato capture card. And additionally, I have the studio lights. Obviously I cannot show you that because they're too big, you know. But we have these 2 studio lights, they lighting up kind of me a little bit, and the green screen. Normally you would have to be 3 lights to make it a little better, at least 3 to 5, but I have actually 3, but the other one, the light fall off and 2 light bulbs cracked, so we only use 2. Oh, video idea? Go ahead, Futuristic Gamer. Any idea? Let me know. Definitely. If you guys have idea for the videos, I'm not saying I will do that video, but I will definitely take it into consideration at the very least. So if you have any video idea, just let me know in the chat, and hopefully that's gonna work for me and you, for all of us, right? So yeah, in beginning, don't spend money for any equipment, just use what you have, because first of all, you don't know if after 2 to 6 months, you're gonna be producing the same content that you're producing today. You might actually decide one day to change the content, and then what's the point? Let's say you're doing gaming, you spend all the money for the capture card, for gaming equipment, and then after 6 months you're gonna realize, oh my god, I wanna do animations. You see what I mean? So test the territory first. Don't keep spending money. Only if you really see yourself after 2, 4, 6 months that you actually determine that this is my niche, this is what I wanna do on YouTube, and you see you're growing a little bit, then you can start spending a little bit money. If you're not growing with the equipment you already have, there is very low chance that only for you buying any equipment, you actually gonna start growing. Because you can legit do regular gaming videos on iPad with voiceover, and you can start growing. As long as you're gonna follow the other, pieces of advice that I gave you, and also, I'm sure, other channels. People do watch phone games on YouTube. Yes, they do. Our first minor success, when I say minor, I don't mean minor. Actually, it was first big jump for Chris's channel. The moment we were gaining very low subscribers, and first video that was first video? Hold on. Yeah. The first video that clicked was basically AR Dragon video, the augmented reality dragon, and it was on mobile, it was on the phone, and it was not even good quality at that time, but basically that video clicked. We have couple of mobile videos, some of them is on iPad, some of them on the phone, and some of them really clicked. We have iPad games where me with this is my son were playing, and that video has 15,000 views, and by the way, the game is 10 years old. I'm not joking. So it's not new game, it's not even close to be new game. Approximately 10 years old, and our video got to 15,000 views. I'm not saying 15,000 views is a million views, but look at our videos right now. See, we stream Fortnite, and we have on average 100 to 120 views, right? So if you put that to perspective, 15,000 views, that's a lot of views on mobile device. On mobile gaming, I mean. What I was gonna say? Did you see the? You mean because your question, Futuristic, was not very clear. Would you rather question game? No, I mean I'm not sure. No, video idea or game. Game not so much, because I'm not personally into gaming. So video idea generally would be better for me. If you have some cool video idea, let me know. Yeah, the point is this with YouTube. There is no any single thing that is gonna make you pop up. And also there is not any single thing that is gonna make you go slow on YouTube. Basically what it is you try to improve your content, you make searchable videos, and they might pop. But do some research first. The best idea is basically do research before you post video. That way your video might click, you might give it a big chance from scratch. Before you even start to making the video, 1 or 2 days before, research it up. Let's say you want to do tutorial on how to cook Chinese food. Okay, we're talking about Chinese food. How to cook, chicken lo mein, right, without butter, and just type it up and let's see what happens. This is only a, example, obviously. If you're doing gaming, then it's gaming. But basically start typing these titles, then additionally do some other research, go to a few different videos of the same topic, and check, check if this basically videos gain any momentum. If somebody posts video that has relatively small channel and you see a lot of views, that means the topic itself is good. But if you see some videos that only big channels get a lot of good numbers with the views, let's say all the channels who have the views on the video, there are big channels, that's not a good indicator that this is popular topic. They might only get these views because they're already big channel, but that might not necessarily translate to the video being good. If you see a smaller channel, generally speaking, if you see a channel and their view count is more than their subscribers base, that means that's a great video, amazing video. So if some channel has 100,000 subscribers but the video has 200,000 views, that means that video is really good video, because basically it's not only the subscribers watch it, the video went beyond. On average, if it's more than 20 to 30% of the subscribers base, the number of views, let's say you have 100,000 subscribers or somebody, and the video goes more than 30, 40,000 views, that's generally really good video. And if it crosses, and it's couple of more times, like let's say subscribers times 3 or 4, that's extremely good video. So that's how you research. First of all, type the title, and then research if anybody is looking for it and stuff like that. There is also tools you can use. I use this thing called TubeBuddy. There is a free version. I'm not paid with them. I don't have any links for them. Maybe in future I do it, but so far I'm just saying it from my experience. So there is free version of it's called TubeBuddy. There's 2 extensions. One is called TubeBuddy and another is called vidIQ. And basically when you over there, they help you with the tags and help you to kind of research the titles a little bit better. They give you like score, how many potentially people a month look for this kind of title. So that can help you as well. Now they have different levels. You can basically pay for it or you can have it for free. So try the version for free only, and only later when you start to grow, basically, then you can basically pay monthly, because unfortunately these are service and you have to pay monthly. Whether it's $10, 20 or 40 is every single month. Yeah, TubeBuddy, I only use couple of elements. I don't really do even that much research. I'm gonna start doing that right now soon, because my channel is obviously, I want my channel to grow too, not only Chris's channel. So, but yeah, they have a couple of good tools. Like I said, the search keywords, you can check. You can basically type titles and it kind of shows you the score. So this is really awesome, because if your score is only 20% or something like that, that's very low score. But if it says like 51 or more, then basically the closer it gets to the 100, so you can have idea. And you can change only a couple of words in the title and re-click it, and it's gonna adjust. So this is awesome tool. And also you can copy bulk titles, info cards if you want to, and stuff like that. There's a bunch of different tools in it. I don't know exactly which version have what tools in TubeBuddy, but generally speaking, start using it. It's helpful for sure. No, game, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of futuristic gamer with game. I generally speaking don't play games. I might do some game in future. I mean, if it's like a question game, it's interesting. So I might check it out one time, sure. Yeah, so there is this all these tools, but mainly use the tools that YouTube even offers, from info cards to understanding your audience. First of all, you have to understand who is watching your content. So if you already know who is watching your content, you can kind of, slightly change your content for this kind of audience. If let's say your content mainly, 10 to 20-year-olds kids watch your content, it's probably gonna be different content than for people over 40 or 60. Also sometimes it might even depend what country watches your content and stuff like that. So try to understand your YouTube analytics. And also one of the most important parts is try to basically increase your watch time, specifically watch time retention, like audience retention. Sorry. So basically, if your video is 10 minutes long and somebody watches the video only for 30 seconds, that's pretty much really bad. The more somebody gets to 50 or 60% of your video watch, so if your video is 10 minutes long, but somebody would get to 60% of that video, that's only gonna show signals to YouTube. You know what? This video, they watching 60 or 70%. This is really awesome video. And you can actually see it that way. So you can make similar video, even better, make series of that video. Like one time you did this video, then do part 2 or 3, something very related. And then if one video is gonna recommend another one through the info cards, that's only gonna basically help you, because then YouTube engine is gonna see that you posted 2-3 videos and they each person goes from video 1 to video 2 and then 3. That's gonna boost up your channel very quickly. Oh my god, your favorite wrestler got hurt. That's not a good situation. I'm not familiar. I'm sure I saw this person in TV, Dana Brooke, but I'm not really familiar, so I apologize for that. Wrestling is so tough. She burst her face. Jesus, that's not good. That's crazy. So why wouldn't they say anything about it if she got hurt? I don't get it. No, sure, of course. That's the only tips that if we grow on Chris's channel, because that's my biggest channel, obviously. This one is way smaller. So if I have some tips, I'm always gonna try to provide them for you. If I find something new, I'm also gonna throw a video about it or stream, depending on what time of the day it is, and obviously if it's big topic enough for stream or it's just a quick video. So any tips anything we learn, we're gonna try to share. That's basically the formula. Yeah, so not a problem. Like I said, anytime we learn something, we try to share it. And also, this is another thing too. If you try to share your knowledge, even if you're teaching, let's say you have gaming channel and you're teaching other people how to game better, don't think they becoming your competition too. Because in YouTube community, it always comes back to you positive way. So if you share some knowledge, people, you're building kind of almost like a brand. Oh, this guy's sharing a lot of cool tips. And it just comes back to you, even tenfold sometimes. Even though you think like, oh my God, and they're gonna copy what I'm telling them. Like, this is really not the case. Actually, this is very positive. There is so many audience watching our content. Yes, sure, there is also millions of creators, that's true. But basically, if you try to improve yourself and you try to be better and especially develop some kind of brand, like people basically know you have legit tutorials or legit infotainment, you don't have to worry about teaching other people, because you're actually gonna just gain more respect and be, very well known in the community of YouTube. Bye, Futuristic Gamer. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you next time. It was really cool that you're here. You are a legend on my channel, all of you guys. But Futuristic Gamer is here for a while. And I really appreciate that he's here, and all of you guys basically. So thank you so much. We're gonna do this stream together, but Chris was like, "Oh, I'm tired. Can I just chill?" I said, "Sure." Plus, these technical questions he couldn't probably answer anyway, so that's why I decided to go on it on my own. Guys, in just 5 short minutes, I'm gonna wrap it up. If you have any 1 or 2 extra questions, throw them on the screen. I try to answer it. But after that, I'm gonna try to wrap up the stream. I still have to finish something upstairs, my house chores or whatever. and that's what I'm gonna do right now. So nobody gets upset in the house, So yeah, YouTube is a long journey for sure. You can start YouTube and expect next 30 days to pop up or blow up or anything like that, unless you would be lucky enough you produce some 2 videos and both of them go viral. Then okay, good luck with that. That's possible too, but to go viral, we don't have any viral videos yet on the channel, on either channel, and I don't really know how to do it. I have like a formula how to do it, but like to actually be able to pull it off, that's just, you have to be super lucky, have to have super cool content, and there is no specific formula how to go viral, So YouTube is a long journey, that's what I want to say. Okay guys, so anything at all? I think we're just gonna wrap up the stream right now. So guys, thank you so much for watching, all of you. Hopefully this was some information that I provided. And I will definitely do at least 2 to 3 streams every single week. And we're gonna discuss some certain topics of YouTube. Maybe I'm gonna actually do some stream of video editing one time, but that's a little more complicated. Obviously YouTube is easier because I don't have to obviously click stuff around, and as far as video editing is gonna be probably just general tips and stuff like that. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I see you next time. And basically, see you, me or Chris, we're gonna catch you on the next stream. Bye guys. 1 second. No, sure, of course. Thank you so much for turning the bell on and all 9 yards. I appreciate it. Have a good night to you, and to all of you guys. Bye, and see you next time. Take care.